Hello and welcome to Hixxy Studio. In this video I'm going to show you how to make this card. I have used Amy Design Ocean Wonders Sea Animals. So there's there's 5 dies in the collection. So you've got the 2 dolphins, you've got the 2 seals, one sort of full length and one just popping out the water, and the little turtle. Really simple card. All I've done is I've cut squares of card to mount them all on, a happy birthday, and then all of the elements in white. So let's cut them now. Right, so we've got struggling to pick everything up. Right, so we've got our 2 dolphins, we've got our turtle, and I can see I've cleaned out his eye there. Always a good idea to make sure your dies are clean. Even those little bits can change the pressure of when it's cutting. So just be careful. See what bits of I've got enough bits of tape here to hold all of these. Yes. So okay. I'm going to put a piece of card in pressure. They have some quite nice embossed detail, so we need to make sure we've got that. We'll have a look once we've gone through, and if needs be we can emboss them. Turn that over. Now, I don't know if you can see on the camera, I can see here and here, which shows me these bits I have already embossed, so I don't need to put anything else through. I can see that the embossing has already happened. Let's remove our bits of tape. And you can see here the debossing on the back, and then the little embossing there on his chest. So you don't always need to do that extra emboss. You've got the pressure right on your cut. Again, on the dolphin, you can see the debossing there. And then our little Aall poking his head up. And our turtle there. Right. Put the dies back in there so that we don't lose them. There we go. Okie dokie. So those are our bits that we've cut. So I have a roughly 6x6. It's made from a piece of A4, so it won't be exactly 6x6. So I went for this kind of tealy, bluey green, and I went through my scrap box, and I had enough to do. I've used a set of nesting stitched square dies and these 3 sort of tones of this kind of tealy blue. And that's all I've done. I've cut each one 5 times. So we're just going to stick those together. If you don't have a set of dies, you could cut the squares, or if you do have dies, you could use a different shape. You could use circles or ovals. Entirely up to you. I'm quite into kind of this ombre type thing. See it on quite a lot of the cards on the recent videos. I think we all go through phases, don't we? We get something, we find something we like, and bash it out for a little while. And then we move on to something else. But so for the moment, I'm quite going for these kind of ombre. But it is just so easy. It looks so effective, and it is just so simple. Obviously, I've had to cut the squares out. That's in effect 5 runs through your machine plus 1 for the animals. In fact, I mean, you could. Where have I just put that glue? I'm not concentrating. Put the glue on there. Didn't want the glue on there just yet. Just put it on there for now. And then so put these on. One. I lost the thread of what I was saying then. Yeah, so I mean, if you put those and the your happy birthday die through with one of this, you literally 5 runs of your dies through and your cards done. Assembly is really straightforward and simple. Nothing too. I'm going to need a bit more glue, I think. So just raise this one up a little bit. More glue needed. Whether this one's going to play ball or whether it just wants to be clogged. We took the whole thing out. Yes, there we go. Right, now thinking about it, I should have put my happy birthday on there before I stuck it on. But it's not the end of the world. Okay. Cleaning that one off and putting that lid on because I now need my wine tip glue. Let's hope this one's playing ball. No. There we go. Okay, so I'm just putting some glue on the back of my happy birthday. Oh, would have if I held on to it properly, wouldn't it? Like that. And then I've got hold of that the right way. So that's going to sit in there. And then we will put our little creatures in. So we've got this little guy here. And you can see with these, you don't want to be sticking these on the squares before you put them on because, as you can see, the one in the middle it is going to sort of get in the way. So you need to make sure you're not putting it, the animals where the middle one is going to stick over the top. And then the dolphins, we put the bigger one. Towards the top. So, and then the smaller one, so it overlaps that one in the middle. Like so. A bit higher this time. No, it's okay. Okay, so there we have our birthday card using the it's called Sea Animals. Yes, Sea Animals from Amy Designs Ocean Wonders. Have a look on the channel because there's a few other dies in this collection that I've used for other cards. And